All right, so the 2024 year of Topps UFC is coming to an end with Topps Royalty, a high-end product that looks fantastic. Uh, it lacks the action photos I'd love to see, but this is their museum collection. I get it, and it's great. I stopped collecting cards when I was in high school when packs were hitting about $5 a piece, and I thought that was outrageous. So, cold turkey, I ended, and it was a few years ago that I ended up selling the bulk of my original sports card collection. But at the same time, I realized it's like, wow, they sell UFC cards. That's unusual. My friends and I had been watching for a long time, 20 years, 15, 20 years. So we love the sport. I thought, these cards are pretty cool. I wasn't too familiar with them, did some research, and at the time, the hot new product was 2021 Immaculate from Panini, and I fell in love. Those cards are fantastic. It's still one of my favorite. The Premium Mem autos are some of my favorite cards I've ever collected. And it was sad to see Panini go, but interested to see what Topps could do with it. This is their Immaculate equivalent, and I really enjoyed it. I had been told that it's impossible to land boxes or cases of cards off of Topps site on release day. And so I bought into 7 different breaks, a ton of the fighters I normally collect, and I spent the equivalent, a little bit more than, I should say, the equivalent of a retail box of Royalty, figuring I don't stand a chance. But shockingly, I somehow managed to get this guy at retail, and man, look at that. I am nervous. But in the meantime, I can show what I hit. I did extremely well. The best I've ever done in breaks in this case, it was Fanatics. Usually I buy into Whatnot. They were doing a lot of dollar and go auctions, which I just didn't have the time to get into because I work so much to afford these damn cards. Instead, I could pre-buy my spots on Fanatics, and that's what I did. And the biggest hits were Neo Magni 101 Superior Relic Signature. It is a beautiful card. And I'm one of those weirdos that actually messaged the breaker in advance and said, hey, could I reserve the Neo Magni and Glover Teixeira spots? It's like, Teixeira is my main PC. I love Neo Magni as a great gatekeeper. I still think he's exciting to watch. And to hit this in the break was just a joy. Beautiful card. Yeah, that was exciting stuff. In the same break, I actually hit a Rose Namajunas 1 of 10 Influential Ink. This is just a stunning card in person. That foil, it hits all the right spots. I love you, Rose. Different break, managed to get this 1 of 10 Gagey. And spots like Rose and Gagey for me are a rarity because they are pricier spots to begin with. So I only bought him in 2 cases and Rose in 1. That's what I could afford to do on my budget. So I was ecstatic. I mean, this Gagey especially, the patch has some good texture on it. The foil is beautiful. The on-card auto, it's my first Gagey on-card auto, number to 10. So badass. Otherwise, some of the other hits, and again, most of these were from one 5-case break, including Big Nog. I like the Golden Hall cards. I'd like to get those in some color variants, but everything's basically 99 or lower when it's numbered. Ioana Jędrzejczyk, another spot I seldom buy, but I could afford her in 1 break. And got this guy as well as another patch out of 25. But this did it for me. Numbered out of 99. Great color batch. Beautiful auto. every time with you, Joanna. As well as Mr. Robocop, Gregory Rodriguez, out of 25 on the Superior SIGs. But this patch auto is awesome. Out of 99, looks fantastic. I'm probably going to throw this into a one-touch. Awesome. Kevin Holland, out of 49. Looks like a nice 3-color patch there. He was hitting like crazy for a while. But beautiful card. Love to see it. Arlovsky is another one of my PCs. This was a different break. Out of 49. Patch auto. This is the Triumph Relic signatures. So cool. Sergey, another one-spotter. Bam! Out of 49. Patch auto. And when something like that happens where I hit a patch auto, it's hard to buy any more spots because it's like, that's it. You scored. Great. And this is my only one for him. So, I'll still buy him on occasion, I think. He's got power. He hits people hard. Another Magni for the haters. Out of 49. Very cool. As well as base. This was a unique situation where they were selling, what's it called? Just variations. So you'd buy into a spot for, it'd be, you would get all of the Golden Hall autos if you bought that for $100 and some, whatever. But they had the base card spot at $50. I'm like, whatever, a case for $50. We'll see what I get. And this kind of ended it for my budget. Managed to hit an Anderson Silva Ruby out of 15. Sean O'Malley Blue out of 25. And Kayla Harrison Rookie out of 99. But the biggest card that I hit in all of the breaks was actually my man Glover Teixeira. But it wasn't the card I was trying to hit. It was this bad boy. I am stoked to see this come in the mail. Huge fan of both guys. And to hit this on the wheel, woo! I was shaking. And then I was running around the house ecstatic when it landed on Glover. So, Royalty has been fantastic to me. And I got this box. You know what? I'm going to rip it. I'm going to see what I get. I'm going in with an open mind because the spots I really wanted have been hit. So now it's gravy. And hopefully it's tasty gravy, not month-old gravy. We'll see what we get. Yeah.